Hey everybody, welcome back to Kill by Daylight. The 7th anniversary chapter PTB is here, and we're going to do what we normally do and react, give thoughts on all of it, thinking about changing up the way we do this, because I don't want you just staring at, like, this screen and then watching some Otstarva footage, and that's it. So maybe there's some gameplay on the main screen, and this will be in, like, picture-in-picture, letterbox, or whatever the hell. But let's go over everything in this one. TLDR, I really like the way this is looking. If they don't change anything from here on out, it's pretty good. I think there's a little tweaks they can make, but for the most part, it's pretty darn good. So, this introduces the new killer, the Singularity, as well as the new survivor, Gabriel Soma, and the new map, Dvarka Deepwood Toba Landing. We need a nickname as a community for this map, because Dvarka Deepwood Toba Landing is too long. I also like that the community has already dubbed the Singularity Meatball. I hope that sticks because I like it. It's pretty good. So, perks for the killer, the Singularity. The big overall encompassing thing that I get from these perks, both from killer and survivor side, is we're going back to simple activation requirements. We've got simple activation requirements for both sides for all 6 perks, basically. You love to see it. Genetic limits. When a survivor finishes the healing action, they suffer the exhausted side effects for 32 seconds. You injure somebody, they heal, they're exhausted for 32 seconds. Simple enough for me. I think this would have been better pre-self-healing nerf, but I'm also curious of whether the person healing the survivor is exhausted. I guess, yeah, because it says finishing the healing action, not being healed. So yeah, the one who's healing a friendly now is exhausted. Okay. I think it's pretty good. I don't know if it's gonna beat out Mindbreaker, because Mindbreaker is good at sneaking up on people. I guess it's useful in different scenarios. I don't know, it seems really cool. Forced hesitation when a survivor is put into the dying state by any means, basic attack or special if you have one. All those survivors standing within 16 meters suffer from the hindered status effects for 10 seconds, reducing their movement speed by 15%, cooldown of 40 seconds. This one seems pretty neat to run with Infectious Fright, right? You down somebody, and then if somebody screams close to you, you know, hey, they're hindered, they're slowed by 15%. Maybe you get a 2-for-1. Also, it's something that I'm just thinking of and realizing, this might actually stop pallet stuns, pallet saves, and flashlight saves. Because if somebody is within 16 meters of you, they're hindered for 10 seconds, which means they're slowed by 15%. They can't suddenly rush in and get into position for a flashlight save, or get into position for a pallet save. I think it's pretty neat. 40 seconds isn't that bad of a cooldown. I saw Pixelbush say this might be fun on the twins because you down somebody with Victor and they might be slow enough so they can't go kick Victor immediately. That would be pretty interesting. I think it's a buff for the twins. In the new killer perks, sure. Machine learning, after performing the damage generator action, which is, I've never seen them say this in this way before. It's always after damaging a generator. Okay, it's just weird phrasing. Machine learning activates while this perk is active. The next generator you damage will be compromised until it's completed. The generator is highlighted in yellow, so you know where it is. I wonder if the survivors can see that as well, because they can see the Pyramid Head perk, that you kick it and you become undetectable. They can see that. So I wonder if survivors can also see that. Which maybe it's a mind game thing, because they'll think, oh, he's got the Pyramid Head perk. I better go touch that gen and break that. And then they complete it, because when the compromised generator is completed, you become undetectable and gain 7% haste for 30 seconds. Then it deactivates. If you break a gen while another gen is compromised, the compromised generator moves to the latest one kicked. That sounds like a fun perk. You're gonna be kicking gens anyway, because that's your job. It's your defense mechanism, I guess. Spoilers for the perk updates, but maybe you're running the new buffed Pop Goes the Weasel, or the still insanely good Call of Brine. You're gonna want to kick gens anyway. And if this perk procs, they complete the gen, you're undetectable and you're 7% faster for 30 seconds. run this with Bitter Murmur, you know where the people are within that vicinity of that completed gem. I think it sounds fun. Old Gabe Soma. This perk's Troubleshooter. While you're being chased, the most fun part of playing Dead by Daylight, it activates. Hey, simple activation requirements. You see the aura of the generator with the most progress, pretty much so you know, hey, don't take the killer over to where the most progress is being done, so you don't chase people off that generator. You see the aura of the killer for 6 seconds at max after dropping a pallet. The effect lasts 10 seconds after being in chase, then deactivates. I'm assuming this whole part, the effect lasts 10 seconds after being in chase, is for the generator aura and not the killer aura. So it'd be weird for them to be like, oh, you see the killer's aura for 6 seconds after dropping pallet. That effect lasts for an extra 10 seconds. That makes no sense. It then deactivates. 6 seconds is a good enough time to pallet stun, hide behind a wall, and see what the killer's doing. Maybe the killer fakes the break, just looks down, and then tries to go around. You'll see that. This is the kind of stuff I want to see in Dead by Daylight now, because we're going towards a chase-oriented meta, people just running chase perks on both sides, or reading on both sides. This is the kind of stuff I'd like to see. Maybe run this with... what is that Yoichi perk? Is it Parental Guidance? The one where you stun the killer, and you don't leave scratch marks. Maybe run that with this, so you can kind of do some shenaniganery. I like that. Made for this. This perk activates while you are in the injured state. Again, hey, you're gonna get injured during a match if the killer's decent, at least. It activates. Easy requirements. Oh god. You run 3% faster. After you finish healing another survivor, you gain endurance for 10 seconds. Made for this, cannot be used while exhausted, but does not cause exhaustion. Which means you can basically use Lithe. I think the exhaustion thing only happens for the endurance status effect. I think that's how that works. So you can be in chase, get hit, use Lithe, speed away with an extra 3%, which isn't that much. But then you get a 10-second endurance if you heal somebody else. That's a pretty good perk. Pretty good. Scavenger, while holding an empty toolbox, this activates. Succeeding at a great skill check while repairing gives you 1 token, up to 4 at max. When you reach the maximum tokens, lose all the tokens automatically, recharge the toolbox to full. Scavenger is disabled for the remainder of the trial after recharging the toolbox. This perk grants the ability to rummage through an open chest once per trial and guarantee a basic toolbox. Much like that Hattie perk, the flashlight one. You can rummage through a open chest and get a flashlight. This is pretty good. I wonder if brand new part counts as a great skill check, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, depending on what rift challenge you're doing. If it does and you hit both of those skill checks, that's half the requirements you need. This is pretty good. There's nothing overly broken. There's nothing overly weak. It's just kind of all good perks. They're just kind of all good. I like it. New map, Dvarka Deepwood Toba Landing. I've seen some footage of the gameplay. I haven't seen much. I haven't seen what the killer does. I haven't seen any of that. The map just looks crowded. It looks like a reskin of Red Forest. It ain't good, Chief. It ain't good. Killer tweaks, there's just a bunch of add-on tweaks until we get to Ghostface and probably my favorite tweak, my boy Pyramid Head. But like the minor tweaks is increase the duration of the main event by 0.3, was 0.2 for each blade hit while it's active. Oh boy. Oh, Trickster Main's eaten today. Zombie Heart increased mutation rate when destroying zombies with Tentacle Strike by 75% was 50. That's actually pretty big. Increased mutation rate when destroying zombies with Tentacle Strike 75% was 50. Decreased the zombie spawn time by 7.5 was 5. That's pretty big. Those are pretty big. So basically Nemesis is going to get into his max tiers sooner. Stuff for the artist. Cool. Ghostface though. Movement speed while crouched 3.8 meters per second was 3.6. So a nice little 0.2 meters per second speed increase while he's crouched. Night Shroud, this is the big one. Recharge time is 20 seconds. It was 24. That's pretty freaking good. That's a big old buff for this boy. Killer Instinct duration after being revealed is now 4 seconds. It was 2 seconds. Big old buff. Knife Belt Clip reduced the terror radius by 12 meters was 8 while crouching. Night Vision Monocular, a server that reveals Ghostface is inflicted with exhaustion for 10 seconds was 5. Buff. Big old buff for the Ghostface boy. My boy Pyramid Head, though, gets the biggest one, and my favorite change out of this entire thing. When you hit a survivor with Punishment of the Damned, his range attack, that survivor is afflicted with Torment. That's a W. That's a massive dub. Because it's kind of hard to get people inflicted with Torment unless you're on a small map with small corridors like RPD. Which is ironic, bringing a Silent Hill character to Resident Evil. But it's kind of hard to inflict Torment, so sometimes, I know sometimes I'm conflicted with like, okay, should I cage this person or just leave them tormented? That way, once we get to second hook stage and they're on death hook, I can mori them. Now you don't have to worry about that. I can cage them whenever I want if they're inflicted, because I know if I hit Punishment of the Damned, my range attack, which your Pyramid Head you should probably be using all the time with his best perk, I'm All Ears. That survivor is now inflicted with Torment, I can just mori them after downing them while they're on death hook. I love this change. I love that change. People are scared that this is gonna lead to him getting nerfed. I don't think that's the case because you still gotta hit your shots. It's not an auto win button. So there's that. Perk updates. Pop Goes the Weasel, as I alluded before, is now buffed. Generators you kick instantly lose 30% after hooking a survivor. Let me rephrase that by reading it properly and not trying to put my own spin on it. After hooking a survivor the next gen, you damaging instantly loses 30%. It was 20% of its current progress. It's not back to where it was, but it's better than it is basically what I can say. The buff I would have loved to see is that they add the 15 seconds back onto it that they took off to nerf it originally. Have it active for 60 seconds because some of these maps are big and a lot of them are getting a lot more crowded, so you're gonna be bumping into a lot of shit trying to get to a generator, and oops, 45 seconds is kind of short. Deja Vu has me concerned, not because of the perk, but what the implications are. We are noticing a growing concern surrounding excessively long matches caused by 3-genning, killer defending a cluster of 3 generators. We are working on a long-term solution for a future update to limit how effective this strategy can be. They didn't say anything in the anniversary stream. There's been no, like, hints at this. I don't know what they could do. The only thing I can think they could do, or that I think they should do, is not have generator spawns be RNG. Have them static. So, no matter what variant or layout of a map you get, the gen spawns are the same. That makes it easier for survivors to know, okay, there's a gen up there. I know that. I don't have to go wandering around for a gen. It doesn't matter for killer because they can see the auras. But if we do that and we take our RNG out of the map gen, then we get closer to what they really want, which is esports, and it's not going to be great because esports is try-hard, and the computer is already try-hard and sweating. It's a party game at its heart, and it's what it should be. I have no idea what they could be doing. However, we recognize that survivors need more options at their disposal right now to combat 3-genning. Also, if they really mess it up, you have to rework Corrupt Intervention. Just because that's the entire point of Corrupt Intervention, is to set up your 3-gen for the end of the game. I don't know. With this in mind, some adjustments have been made to Deja Vu. The perk will now reveal the auras of 3 gens which are close proximity to one another indefinitely. It was 60 seconds at the start of the trial every time a gen is completed. And grant a 6% repair speed bonus at max rank on the revealed generators. Previously, it was 5% at max rank, so not a big buff to that. But now you're going to be seeing... God help you if you run Deja Vu as well as Windows of Opportunity. You're not going to be able to see a damn thing because everything is just yellow. Flashbang, you no longer need to be empty-handed to activate it, which is a nice buff to Flashbang. That's neat. Search bar! I didn't realize it was going to be used for items, add-ons, offerings, perks, cosmetics, outfits, and charms. I thought it was just perks. So that's nice. Item rules rework. Just basically what... Like... They're dividing things into categories so you know what will return to your inventory at the end of the match. I thought it was kind of obvious, but hey, here we are. Survivor item, these can return to a place in inventory at the end of the match, e.g. toolbox, firecrackers, etc. Special item, related to playing against a specific killer, lament configuration VHS tape. Temporary item, what does not return to the inventory at the end of the match, the white glyphs, pocket mirror, flashbang, etc. I don't think there was any real confusion about items and that, but hey, here we are. Bunch of miscellaneous stuff, bunch of fixes. Bots are getting fine-tuned for their eventual debut into actual live games when they put the DC bot replacement thing into effect during the summer. And a bunch of other good fixes, I guess. I didn't really read those because they're kind of not interesting. Archives, though. Hold on. Oh, just fixing, Wait, what are you fixing in the archives? Huh? Huh? What, I think you forgot something here, guys. Audio, fixing an issue where survivors could hear the terrorists when affected by Oblivious during a chase. Fix an issue with Coxswain Clapper add-on, also muted the sound when Wraith uncloaks. Was that not supposed to happen? Coxswain Clapper mutes the bell. Also muted the sound when the Wraith uncloaks. Okay, how about, shrink his weapon that you gave us for celebrating Meet Your Maker, because that just takes up the entire screen. Archives, okay. Let's look at the killer from Otsdarva, the king himself. Quantum infestation, what the fuck is this word? Quantum instantiation. I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. Behavior. The Singularity can shoot and spawn biopods around the map. These biopods can attach to any vertical surface they land on. Singularity can control the biopod remotely, look through it, and tag survivors, afflicting them with a temporal slipstream. We're getting all technical up in this shit. All science-y. When slipstreamed, I'm gonna refer to him as, I slippied the survivor. It's just a lot more streamlined, which is, ironic. The Singularity can teleport next to the slipstream survivor, either by using the biopod to tag them, or by shooting them. When a slipstream survivor is in the proximity of another survivor, the slipstream can spread. So basically like the plague, but he can teleport them. Teleport to them. Special state, overclock mode. After successful slipstream teleport, the Singularity enters overclock mode. In this state, walls and pallets can be destroyed faster, vault speed is faster, and he cannot be stunned by pallets. Oh my god, attempts to stun by pallet merely remove overclock mode and momentarily slow the Singularity. Bruh, what? Oh my god, he seems crazy. He enters overclock. In this state, walls, pallets can be destroyed faster, vault speed is faster, and he cannot be stunned by pallets. It simply makes him pissed. And removes him from overclock mode and slows him a little bit. Bro, what the hell? He seems really good. That's what I've been seeing from a lot of people online and just like video titles. Like, oh my god, he's actually pretty good. Okay, special interaction. This is what I've seen the biggest contention with. Some people be like, yeah, it's balanced. Others people like, it's weird. At the beginning of the trial, several supply cases spawn, each containing an EMP. Survivors can use the EMPs to remove the slipstream from themselves or others, or to briefly disable a biopod. Once used, the EMP is destroyed. I saw a Pixel relate this to... Oh yeah, what if Old Hag spawned in chests that guaranteed a flashlight to self-sabotage? I don't know. I don't know about that. I was watching a little bit of this, and...
it's pretty long, but it's actually much simpler.
Where is it?
Look at the animations first. Oh, so his weapon hangs like that, huh?
Yeah, his weapon is very dangly.
Oh, yeah, this is very overwhelming to the senses, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, look at this. There's too much here. This map is too much. I love the way it looks visually, but it is very very overwhelming. I do love that animation. That looks really good. And he kind of I love the jankiness of him. I love this killer. I love this chapter. Somebody says it feels like the Dredge with that weapon. Yeah, it does, because it's very just a floppy hook. It's a floppy sickle he's got in his hand. I can't wait to see the cosmetics this man's right here. I can't wait to see the cosmetics they come with. Because I said this with the fucking Skull Merchant. I'll say it again. I think they're gonna knock it out of the park because this is their baby. This is their own special little man. They could just like make him good, make him look really cool. I like his design already, which is a lot more I can say about than the Skull Servant. Also, their whole thing with the Rift and the archives, we now know just by like association and what they've been doing that he's going to get a Rift Home next, and he's going to get cosmetics in the Rift that are special to him, and he's going to look baller. He's going to look baller. Like, I'll say this, I don't like her original design, the Skull Merchant, but the weapon and the body in the Rift looks really good. The head is dumb as shit, I think. The mohawk, okay, why? Just give her normal hair, I think it would have looked really cool, except she's got this doofy-ass mohawk. But I like the other two parts, right? Also, spoiler for a future video, I'm close to getting enough Eerie shards to unlock her, and I think that's the only way I'll unlock anybody from that chapter, is by iridescent shards. So, maybe in the future, not too distant future, next Sunday AD, we'll do a Let's Learn for the Skull Merchant, begrudgingly. So he gets 8 ammo. That's nice to know. Yeah, this looks terrible. This looks like it's so overwhelming. There's the EMP box. I wonder how many, if it's limited, like Wesker and Nemesis's boxes, vaccine boxes. I wonder that. That's the, whoa, it's a lot of goop. There's bipod. He's a first-person shooter, man. Finally, we get a gun in Dead by Daylight. It's gross. It's just gross. That's a camera. That's a camera. Do we get actual, like, footage? Can you not hit the survivor directly? There's the EMP. Boop, 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 boop. That takes a while to open. Wow, that's long. Hold on. 340. That takes a long-ass time to open. We're already at 10 seconds. I'm basing on the bar. That takes 16, 17 seconds to open? And then it just activates and disables it. It doesn't destroy it. It just deactivates it and can no longer be used. Okay. Also, we have another killer that goes into their power and becomes undetectable. Tropes. But you can destroy your own. Yeah, because he's getting ammo back. Okay. That's neat. I would like to see... Oh, hold on. I'm curious. I gotta watch more videos. I'm not entirely sure how you would play this killer. Gabriel already has it. There's the teleport. You teleport right behind them. I'm not sure how that would be used in chase. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know how it would be used in chase. Because, like, okay, he's infected. Where's my mouse? I lost it. He's infected. Now, if he goes to work on a gen with another survivor, if this was an actual game, there's 4 people in it, he's working on a gen with another survivor, or another survivor heals him, the infection spreads, so much like the plague. Both real-world bubonic plague and Dead by Daylight's Adiris. I had to it's applicable to both, I guess, right? So then you could, I don't know. He's almost like a stealth trap killer, like Hag, but he's got a gun. So he's like the Legion buff that we always wanted. Yeah, then he teleports, and I'm assuming the little scan lines or the overclocked mode, right? The little vignetting. He's in overclocked mode. I wish there was a better way of telling you were in overclocked mode. That'd be nice. I'm also curious if it's only 1 per crate, and again, if there's a limited number of crates on the map. I'm assuming there is. I don't know. if there can be, because he gets 8 shots, but then again, Wesker and Nemesis can infect you indefinitely. So I wonder... I don't know. Let's see the Mori. Oh, hold on. No. Hold on. Unmute.
Alright guys, let me remove the HUD so you can enjoy it completely.
Yeah, somebody just said in chat, plague-like infection.
It will be fast, possibly painless. Die fast, please.
Oh. Oh, God. Oh, my lord? Wow, that's gory. Holy crap. I love his janky walk. I love him. I love it. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, that's, that face, that reaction says it all. Holy bejabbers. He's got a... Oh, I love this killer. He's only average height. He seems like he would be large. 32 meter turret radius, basically, basic stats. I dig the hell out of this killer. I really dig him. Look at him. Look at this boy. Do we get Gabriel gameplay? Mayhaps. No, he's just going over add-ons, which I'll do and look at in my free time. My favorite thing that I knew before anything else about him, because this is all new to me. The Mori, the gameplay, it's all new to me. So, but this video, people were talking about like he's got voice lines, so I was like, okay, let me check out D-Strike. Very reliable on just like shit like this. He talks.
You should do such things. Can't see. Vision compromised. I can't see. Vision down.
And he talks a lot. He's not just like Wesker who has a snarky comment every here and there.
This is not possible.
Just to give you an idea, 22 seconds of this video are pallet stun lines, and then what, from 22 seconds to, good lord, a minute 22? He has a minute's worth of pickup lines and then hook lines, then more separate Mori lines. I hope this boy, the Singularity, is a start of something new and fresh. I hope they go back to earlier killers like Trapper and Doctor and Billy and Clown and, well, not maybe Billy, but, or Trapper. Like Clown, Doctor, killers that have a personality about them, and start adding voice lines for when they get stunned instead of just the that noise. Like, add personality to the killers a little bit. Maybe go back and retouch up some older Moris and make them a little bit more gruesome, a little bit more gory. This is a horror game after all. It's rated M for mature for reasons. Give us a little bit more personality to the killers. Give Clown and Doctor voice lines that like suit their character, right? Stuff like that. And maybe make the Moris a little more extra, right? So my overall impression of this is I love it. I'm really excited for the anniversary chapter. I'm really excited for the Singularity. I'm excited for all these perks, both Killer and Survivor. The map is the only thing I'm not crazy on. I know a lot of people were like, it's a little concerning that they were like, we're really happy about the foliage of the map, how dense it is. It is not great looking. It looks a little dense. A little, crowded, you may say. But I think this is a good start for the new year. I'm really excited. And then in a month's time after this releases, we're going to be getting Nicolas goddamn Cage in the game. I'm super excited for that. And then August is a license, confirmed license chapter with a new killer, a new survivor, and a new map. People are like, yo, it's gotta be Jason. I'm like, don't make me jizz my pants so hard. Man, if it's Jason, and then in October or November, we get Springtrap. Bruh, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. One of my most favorite, not even one of my most favorite, my favorite horror movie legends, Jason goddamn Voorhees, Mama Voorhees' baby boy, Pam's baby boy, in Dead by Daylight, with maybe Tommy Jarvis as the survivor and Camp Crystal Lake as the map. Oh, I would love it. That would instantly, I don't care how he works, he could be the worst killer in the goddamn game. Camp Crystal Lake could be the worst dog shit map ever created. I would still main Jason Voorhees. Absolutely. The other speculation is obviously Alien. Get the Xenomorph Queen and Ripley and Nostromo Space Station. Maybe this is the start of adding more to the Dvorka Deepwood. Maybe the Nostromos is a space station in orbit around Dvorka. I don't know, because it's been a while since they've actually added on to a pre-existing realm. Like, Dead Dog Saloon is the only one in that realm. Maybe flesh out the realms a little bit as well. But I'm excited for this. I just hit my keyboard. Ow, my hand. So dang excited. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this. Boy howdy, I've been recording for 30 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna get gameplay. More likely, I'll edit it to where, like, this video is, like, half of the video. I'm really excited for the Singularity Meatball, as he's been dubbed by the community. Again, the only thing I'm not crazy about is the map, but, like, the balance changes for perks and killers. The search bar is obviously great. I dig it all. I dig it all. I think this is a very good good start to the season. This comes out June 8th, 9th? What the hell was it? Well, they didn't confirm it, but it was like in the leaked thing. Hold on. June 13th. June 13th. 3 weeks. Basically, right? You can say it's fucking May 23rd. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 weeks. Which is the typical thing they've been doing now, so that's fine. So that's all we have to wait till Meatball's here. Yeah, that's neat. I dig him. I dig the hell out of him. So yeah. I gotta record gameplay for this to kind of spice up the variety of how these thoughts videos are gonna go for the future. And we'll see how the progress on getting shards is. I'm about 7,800, about 1,200 away from 9,000, which means I can unlock the Skull Merchant soon. Yay. Yay. Or, because when the anniversary comes around, they normally put all of the chapters on sale, so maybe it's on sale for a cheaper price, and, you know, I'm not spending the $12 for 3 characters I'm not going to use. We'll see how that goes. But for now, I've been fucking exacerbating this entire thing. I don't even know if that's the proper word to use. But I want to thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Meatball. Meatball! Add up Meatball. Oh, look at him. Look at his fucking meatball. Where is he? No, that's not it. Where is this fucking meatball? Where is he? God damn it, show me the meatball. Show me the meaty meatball. No, not that meatball. No, not that meatball. Show him to me. Show me this. No! God damn it, show me him. God, I hope they give him some cool skins. Look at that meatball. Look at him right there. Look at him. Look at the title card as well, probably. Yeah. Let me know what you think about the killer, the changes, the survivor perks, the killer perks. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Yeah. And until next time, I will see you in the fog. Good luck.